Hello everybody, DoubleBit here. In today's video we're going to be going through and making a nice little kind of a scrap entry mat, if you will, for lack of a better term. There is a proper terminology for it. It's a mud rug or something that you put outside of your garage, house, workshop, what have you. And it is a more durable material for kicking off mud off of your boots. So a mud rug or something like that is one of the terminologies that is used quite often for it. And it should be able to use up some scrap, which I'm still slowly but surely whittling this pile down. We have quite a few episodes to go before that becomes an issue of any kind. And the more large projects I produce will still produce more scrap projects. So I think TidBit Tuesday is here to stay. So far it looks like I am getting some good responses from friends and family, and hopefully you guys at home are enjoying it as well. And hopefully you're enjoying your time at home. I know we all have a little more time on our hands than we're used to, which is kind of unheard of for me. I always have so much going on, so. Anyway, without further ado, hopefully you will enjoy this little tidbit, if you will. And hopefully you'll enjoy the show. So thank you very much for tuning in, and here we are. Alright, so it's a little dusty, but in here we have a nice little smattering, as it were, of all sorts of paracord, rope, and therein. So let's see, go with more bulky rope, something a little bit more like this. Sea soles, not bad, but probably deteriorate. Whole bunch of purple, all sorts of varying colors. Back to the blue. Also do have some good old olive drab in here. Might end up going with paracord. Yes, I have hordes and hordes of this. I used to make a lot of paracord bracelets back in the day at my workshop, or shop. Had a shop down on Main Street for a little while. A few of you might know of it. And I still have stock and supplies from that said store. And yeah, I'll start pulling those out and bringing them into a lot more of my designs and builds, but let's get to it. At this point in the game, where we're at now, is we have a whole bunch of little sticks. Yes. Anyway, we're going to go through here. We're going to line them up. I'm going to mark some holes through here. Use our little old trusty hole punch. And this doesn't have to be precise, it's just for looks, you could say. We're using a thicker rope, so if we want, 3 points of contact is probably the best. 4 as a minimum. Otherwise you can go as far as to do 5 if you really want to. I'll probably end up just doing 3. I want good water and mud ability to get out of this. It'll actually be used more than it is. It will look nice and it'll adorn my door pretty well for a welcome mat / mud rug, depending on what terminology you want to use for it. But let's give it a shot. So time to drilly hole away. And there it is, the completed project. It is a welcome mat, mudroom mat. A couple of them terms for it. It's nice and kind of flexible, if you will. It's a fun project. I took a little bit more longer time doing it. I was kind of trial and error a few things. I need a specific size drill bit for the size and thickness that I had for just the wood that was laying around. So I ended up having to, kind of a construction or redneck term would be waller out the holes a little bit just to give a little bit of breathing room for the size of rope I was using. I was going to use paracord, but the gap was so tiny and the strand was so not visible, and then if I used a bright color it just looked like these lines. I did a test sample and didn't like it too much. The whole process is pretty streamlined now that I know it and kind of have an idea down for it. It should go a lot faster if I want to make more of these in the future, which it was a fun project and I might actually end up doing that. Probably at least this one for the workshop, and then I'll probably do one for the back porch, maybe the front porch, and any friends that want them. But it was really a nice, fun, relaxing project on a good kind of rainy afternoon. And hopefully you enjoyed it. It was kind of a quick little tidbit. So all in all, it was a nice, fun little project. So thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. And hit that notification bell if you want to keep getting notifications each time I pump out content on good old TidBit Tuesday for me at Double Bits Workshop. Or if you want to have any of the updates for my Friday/Saturday videos when those come out. It's my larger projects, so I usually try to take a little bit more time through the week, so sometimes it gets stretched to Saturday, but that's what I'm going to be shooting for. So thank you very much for your patronage, and have yourself a good evening. I know it's Tiny Shirt. It's Tiny Shirt Tuesday.